Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Jack figured out that Victor is likely behind his captivity on a Lake Michigan yacht and struck a risky bargain with Patty, a kiss in exchange for a tour of the yacht. Back in Genoa City, Kyle and Billy made a breakthrough when they spotted a marina marking on SUV footage from Yacht security. Sienna shocked the Newmans at Crimson Lights by revealing a name tied to Matt's criminal network, and Phyllis left Lauren mid-conversation to race back to Victor's ranch at his command. This episode of The Young and the Restless airs Tuesday, March 10, 2026 in the USA, and one day ahead in Canada. Diane panics over the proof that Victor is not bluffing about having Jack. She doesn't like the apparent condition of her husband in the photos. Billy says Phyllis is not responding to his text messages, and her phone is going straight to voicemail. Diane can't believe Phyllis would stall when Jack's life is on the line. She hopes Billy hasn't changed his mind about giving Victor Chancellor for the safe return of his brother. Billy promises he is doing everything possible. Diane urges him to get creative and go to Phyllis. Billy knows what is at stake and says getting his brother back safely is his top priority. Billy wonders why Phyllis is suddenly so reluctant. Diane thinks Phyllis is only out for herself. She suggests they use her isolation with her new companies to their advantage. Kyle says they must dangle something that Phyllis is interested in. He suggests they bypass Phyllis and Victor by finding out where Jack is hidden. Diane can't tell anything from the photos. Kyle makes a call to Yacht security to get footage of Jack's last verifiable location. Jack wants Patty to clarify what she means by not being in charge of the yacht. Patty says she would never risk abducting him and undoing years of progress. Jack wants to know who the third party is who has stranded them together on what he believes is Lake Michigan. Patty says she doesn't have the details. She was contacted anonymously and offered a lot of money to watch over him. Jack accepts a drink and says they must learn to cooperate. Patty promises she wants to make amends and encourages him to open his heart. Jack believes she is too calculated to accept an arrangement like this from an anonymous person. He wants to know what it cost her to give up her new freedom to come here and keep him on ice. Patty swears that she doesn't know who is in charge of them being on the yacht. Jack says things would go a lot better if he knew who he was really up against. Patty says it must be someone who knows about their past. Jack recalls playing a seductive trust game with Patty years ago. He reminds her that Victor financed her total makeover as Mary Jane to get back at him. Patty hopes he can see she has changed. Jack says she is as beautiful as she always was. Patty thanks him. Jack thinks he knows who's pulling the strings. He offers to make a deal with Patty to let him out of the cabin and get a tour of the boat. Patty wants to know what she gets in return. Jack says she gets whatever she wants. Patty wants a kiss. Jack agrees. They both agree to the deal but feel the other is playing them. Patty says the kiss must come first. Jack switches drinks and points out her remembering what his favorite is. Patty says he is an unforgettable guy. Jack suggests she didn't remember it, and someone else picked it out. He says all the evidence points to Victor. Patty wonders why Victor would want to put the two of them together. Jack reminds her that Victor has weaponized her in the past. Patty says the new her won't be used and suggests they get back to their deal. Jack quickly pecks her on the lips. Patty says that won't do and tells him that he will have to do much better if he wants that tour of the yacht.